Motorhead Garage, presented by DragonfireTools.com. Industrial workbenches with integrated tool storage. And brought to you by AMSOIL, the first in synthetics. Bulldog Adhesion Promoter. Save time and money with Bulldog. And by Custom Auto Sound, the originator of classic car OEM fit radio since 1977.
All right, Motorheads, let's say you're driving down the road and you hear a grinding sound, maybe feel a vibration. Okay, it could be your tire, so you want to test this. You go on a smooth road, and then you go on a rough road. You switch road surfaces. If that sound's still there, it's not the tire, it's a wheel bearing most likely, and you want to replace the entire wheel hub assembly. And when you do that, you want to go to rockauto.com and you find FVP because they make the best wheel hub assemblies out there. Now, Derek, why do I want to go with FVP? Why are they the best?
FVP wheel hub assemblies are designed with precision and quality in mind. We use premium grade steel and OE grade ABS sensors.
And let's talk about those ABS sensors here. Why are they so important? Why do you want to get it right?
Each individual ABS sensor is calibrated to that hub. We recommend that you use the cable that comes with our wheel hub assemblies. Do not use the cable that is currently on the vehicle. We have included OE mounting hardware and the correct connector to plug into that vehicle.
You know it's going to fit exactly. Why don't you want to use the old cable?
The old cable can create a weak signal, which will cause confusion with the ABS computer in that vehicle and cause the ABS light to be illuminated in the dash.
So I know you guys make these out of quality materials. You make sure you've included everything. But what's the final thing before this goes out the door? How do I know I'm getting a quality part?
Each hub assembly goes through rigorous testing to ensure that it meets fit, form, and function for that individual vehicle.
Make sure you get rid of that vibration, that grinding sound by replacing your wheel hub assembly, and do it with one from FVP. You can find it at rockauto.com.
You're driving along and bam, up pops that check engine light. No worries, this AMSOIL Tech Tip, we're going to tell you how to deal with trouble codes and how to avoid them. What do you do when a trouble code pops up? Well, let's go down and get you a little scanner here. You can get pocket scanners, you plug them into an onboard diagnostic connector right up under your dash there, and up pops a trouble code. Well, that's a bunch of hieroglyphics. What does all that mean? Well, your first code's pretty simple. It's going to be a B, C, P, or U. B being body, C being chassis, P being powertrain, and U is a network code. That second code, that O, is either generic or one's manufacturer specific. Then we get into these trouble codes right here. That's an actual system. Fuel, air, metering, ignition, this is important, and then the fault. Len, we can avoid those check engine lights with a little preventative maintenance. It's like going to the dentist. We get our teeth cleaned so we don't have cavities. How can you help us?
That's correct. And a lot of times you can simply avoid that by doing some preventative maintenance in the form of some fuel additives. We've got a couple different fuel additives that we're looking at. Our Performance Improver or our Upper Cylinder Lube are both up to the task. They are designed to help keep everything, clean and free from deposits, to keep that from fooling the computer into thinking that there's something wrong because the fuel mixture has changed, or we've got some deposits someplace where they shouldn't be.
And that's how cars work. I mean, it's all about that fuel injection system and actually the oxygen sensor. So injectors play an important part. We have to have the spray pattern in there. The oxygen sensor has to work. I don't want to crud that stuff up. I mean, what's the best way to do it and how do we use it?
Well, we've got options for you. If it's really bad or you haven't done it in a while, we would recommend the Performance Improver. That's a very concentrated additive. You hit that once every 4,000 miles. Now, if you've done some additive use in the past, we would recommend our Upper Cylinder Lube. That's an every tank additive.
Now, I'm all about preventative maintenance, and you should be too. Go to AMSOIL.com and check out these products and so many more.
Our Motorhead of the Week this week, Hee Jun-ju from Orange County, California. And just a couple of years ago, he knew nothing about off-roading. That's when Ju and his fiancée, Ari Quintero, started getting on some online forums, and it didn't take long before they went to their first off-road event, and they were hooked. Their love for travel has taken them all over the Northwest, and this year's big trek wound its way through Nevada, Utah, Wyoming, Idaho, and Montana, with off-road stops along the way. And Ju says his 2021 Tacoma TRD is built for comfort, for overlanding, and even for rock crawling. So he's done a good job making that a multi-purpose vehicle. And he says he's loved driving through all the elements: sand, mud, snow, and ice, anything nature could throw at them. You can be like Hee Jun-ju and Ari Quintero. Just drop us a note. Go to motorheadgarage.tv and tell us why you should be Motorhead of the Week. And if you have a service or product you want to see featured here on the show, drop us a line. Motorheadgarage.tv is the place to go. We'll get you here in our Campbell's Custom Care studio. From everyone here at Motorhead Garage, presented by DragonfireTools.com, we will see you next time. In the meantime, drive safely.